way I felt about the Bloods is, you know, it was the colors. Because, you know, I never met none of them face to face to have any, you know, squabble behind them. It was just because they had red rags and they called themselves Bloods, and we wore blue rags, you know, and everybody had wore a red rag. We just disrespected them, you know. We never thought for anything else between. It was just that color, you know. It was like, that's a Blood. Boom, we just run and beat him down for no reason, you know, because of that rag, that red rag, you know. It wasn't no hate, no, between it, just colors.
If you hate someone because of their color, that's prejudice. But if you hate someone because of the color of a rag, it's a totally different thing. It's gang banging. That's all I can say. It's gang banging.
Before I became a gang member, I used to love school. I held good grades. And then once I got affiliated with the gang, it was like, why go to school? How are you gonna make money when you're at school?
The typical attitude towards school, one thing, you can't go. That's a rule, because you never know. You're gonna go, and your homeboys might not show up, and you might get jacked. That's one reason, you know, you don't go to school. And another reason, you're not allowed to carry guns in school. And I'm not going out the house without a gun.
When I first see Blood, the first thing go to my head is smoking, is shooting. Get him out of the way, shoot him before he shoots you.
Just 2 months after this interview, on November 4th, 1988, Cameron Smith was riding home on his bicycle from his job at McDonald's. He was 18 years old, a student at Thomas Jefferson High School. But he was wearing a cap from his favorite football team, a red cap.
They drove by, and one guy got out the car, and the others proceeded to turn. The one guy started walking toward Cameron as Cameron was riding, and he fired 2 shots.
Cameron Smith and Elliot Javay Raybon, Hollywood to his homeboys, were born on the same day. Cameron has no future. Hollywood does. In April 1989, he was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison.
It's bad, man. You know, because while you out there, they talk like, you know, I'll do anything for you, I love you, this and that. But then when you in here, it's a total different story. They forget all about you.
I feel like I'm locked up myself. You know, I'm free in my own way, but within my heart, I feel locked up because you're not always free when, you know, a part of you is missing.
Wouldn't you be hurt if your son did something like that? 18 years old, and he's gonna die in jail? Matter of fact, he'd die twice if he gets it. If they get it their way, he'll die twice in jail, just because he had a red rag. Just because he had a red rag, a silly-ass red rag. Hey, man, take this off me. I don't want to talk no more, man.